What's going on, my ninjas? As you can see, I am in my truck. But anyway, are you telling me that Black Zetsu played Madara before Madara was even born? Okay, when Black Zetsu stuck his big black hand up Madara's asshole and said that, you know, he's played him pretty much, I assumed that maybe he betrayed him along the line somewhere, like Madara did create him, and he may have liked Kaguya's ideals and then betrayed him that way. But no, he existed before. He's Kaguya's son, or her creation, or whatever, right before she got sealed. Now, okay, the part where Madara made Black Zetsu in front of our faces and said, "This is my will." So that part, I'm kind of skeptical on what Madara actually meant, because he made it seem like he created Black Zetsu, but that's obviously not the case. So I'm a bit confused. I mean, whatever, you know, fuck it. I'm not gonna think too hard. But anyway, Black Zetsu is a fucking troll, man. Oh my god, he rewrote the Uchiha, man, the Uchiha tablet, man. This guy, he's the mastermind behind everything. He's the reason that the Uchiha are how they are. That's crazy, man. I would have never fucking thought. And I know I haven't done a review in a while, and let me point out that Naruto and Sasuke can fucking fly. Well, Naruto's flying. Sasuke made a fucking skateboard out of one of the black balls. I'm like, what? But it is badass. It's getting more and more towards Dragon Ball Z. And Kaguya is fucking awesome. She is crazy. That bitch is psycho. Just when she grabbed Naruto and Sasuke and that slight head tilt, and then she started crying, I bet Naruto and Sasuke were like, what the fuck? But Hamura, he looks awesome. He looks more badass than Hagoromo to me anyway. But man, this chapter, I mean, Sasuke lost his sword. He can't use Susanoo anymore right now. But I really do like the ending when Naruto just, you know, his overwhelming feelings, you know, what Naruto's all about, overcoming the odds. He ripped off Black Zetsu, ripped it off of Sasuke, and he says that we have to use that technique. Now, the first thing I thought of was the Reaper Death Seal, but since she's from another dimension, will that even work on her? So I'm guessing it's some sort of new power that that Hagoromo gave them. Maybe instead of the Reaper Death Seal, maybe the Suns come back and seal her. Maybe that's the like super Reaper Death Seal or something. I don't know, but I cannot wait to see what's going on next chapter. But Sasuke's attack, I already knew it wasn't going to do anything. And let me ask you guys this, not that I'm complaining, but what happened to the speed in this manga? Like, when Sasuke first met up with Naruto, Sakura, and Sai back in, you know what I'm talking about. Sasuke, like, jumped down to Naruto in the speed of, like, Naruto didn't even know what the fuck happened, and Sakura was like, wow, I'm getting moist because he was so fast. And Naruto, he was once mistaken for Minato, the Yellow Flash, by Kakashi. So this means that he has to move at the speeds of damn near teleportation. So why aren't they showing this off now? You know, granted, Naruto is flying and maybe he doesn't have the feel of it yet or whatever, but I would like to see that speed back, especially because Kaguya just kind of crept up on them behind them, and Naruto could have just zooped. You know what I'm saying? It's just that Naruto only used that speed a few times, and in the latest episode, when Neji died, well, the episode after Neji died, when he was running, I mean, he's running like a regular shinobi. I mean, he's supposed to be super fucking fast. What's going on with that? But anyway, back to the chapter. Sorry, I'm going to correct myself. When Sasuke said that Susanoo doesn't work, he meant the attack. Like, you know, Susanoo has no effect on Kaguya. Not that he can't use it anymore. Am I the only one that finds it hilarious that Madara went straight up Mike Tyson on Hashirama? He bit a chunk out of him. I mean, really, Madara? I mean, he bit a chunk out of this guy, threw it up, and then just placed it in the wound that Hashirama gave him. That's fucking hilarious. And then we also got some more insight of how Madara survived and how he escaped, because, I mean, I'm pretty sure someone found his body, and, you know, gave him a grave or whatever. So this kind of explains how he was able to do that and still be alive somewhere else. But anyway, I mean, the main thing in this chapter is Black Zetsu, man. I'm just so surprised of how much influence he's had in this entire story. The entire ninja world. I mean, man, he's the reason why the Uchiha are how they are. I mean, that's fucking crazy. I never would have thought. It's an awesome plot twist, but I hope Kishimoto actually shows us like what happened with he and Madara, meaning that Madara in the flashbacks, it seemed like Madara just created him on the spot, unless he was just using him on a part of his body or whatever. But that's what it really seemed like. I mean, he was shown with Hamura and Hagoromo and fucking Indra. He influenced Indra. So Black Zetsu is old as fuck, man. I mean, seriously. And I find it funny that Madara is busting his ass using Hashirama's cells to create these soldiers, which are Zetsu. He just accidentally brought out something that Kaguya already created. Like, he really didn't do anything. He just accidentally released her creations. So Madara has been played like a fucking fiddle this entire anime, his entire life pretty much. But one complaint that I do have is I don't think Madara should have been kicked to the curb so soon, because like I said, he and Hashirama, based on the flashbacks, and it's about to get animated. I can't wait for that, by the way. But anyway, he and Hashirama have been through so much. I think that they should have, no, they could have had some closure. They deserve some closure. Like, even if Madara didn't turn good, they should have had some final words. But nope, Kaguya just fucking took over his body. And Kaguya is a badass, in my opinion. She doesn't say much, but she seems so, there's something psychotic about her, which I like in my anime villains. Like the head tilt, and her actually mistaking them for her sons, knowing that her sons are actually long gone, and her saying, I hate you, calling Naruto and Sasuke, Hamura and Hagoromo. This chick is fucking crazy, but I like it. Now, although Sasuke has pretty much been the tactician and leader over the last few chapters, Naruto really stepped it up at the end, because without him, Naruto and Sasuke would have had their chakra sucked out. And I love every time Naruto overcomes some odds and just, you know, even though we don't know how, just his emotions get the best of him and further push his power over his limits. And he broke both of them out, and it says Naruto uses a secret technique next chapter. I have no idea what it is, but best believe I'm going to try my best to put up a prediction video, because I have some crazy predictions, even though I'm pretty sure it's not going to happen, but you know how I go. So the fact that Hagoromo and Hamura sealed their mother is crazy. I mean, it's sad in a way. So this means that the Ten Tails wasn't the one that was coming to take the chakra. She was. So essentially, when you think about it, she is the Ten Tails, which is a scary fucking thought. Or at least she's part of the Ten Tails. But hopefully, sometime during this explanation, we do get to see what happened to Hamura, because we don't exactly know what happened to Hagoromo. We don't know everything about him, but we know a hell of a lot more about him than Hamura. I mean, hell, like 10 chapters ago, well, before 10 chapters ago, we didn't even know Hamura existed. So I would like to see a flashback, maybe even through Kaguya's twisted mind, to see exactly what went on between the two brothers and the mother and Hagoromo's sons. Maybe Hamura has some sons also. I mean, who knows? But actually, the more I look at Hamura, the more I think that he may be the Reaper. Like, maybe at the cost of sealing his mother, that he had to, I don't know, maybe he had to serve something in the dimension and he had to become the Reaper. I don't know, you know, it's some crazy shit. But I just cannot get over the uncanny resemblance between Hamura and the Reaper and Kaguya and the Reaper. There has to be some sort of connection between those two. Maybe their clan. I don't know. Basically, what I take out of this chapter, the ninja world is fucked up because the original shinobi was a dysfunctional family. That's what I get out of it, and that's true. Since Madara got owned by Kaguya, does this mean that she is now the big dick? Her dick has to be bigger than his. But anyway, I'm going to cut it off right here. What do you guys think about Zetsu pretty much being the reason that the ninja world is fucked up? What do you think about Kaguya? Do you like how psycho she is? I cannot wait till this gets animated. She's probably going to look awesome, and that head tilt is going to give me chills. I already know it. And what do you think this secret technique is? Tell me down in the comments. This is jbDAuchiha. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.